Everybody, one of the most fulfilling activities we have here on island is the annual coastal cleanup, and true to form, it is coming up this Saturday, in fact, and joining us now is EPA spokesperson, the very lovely, the very vivacious, and the very willing to clean up everything on the island, Tammy Jo Anderson-Taft. Tammy is, as always, welcome.
Thank you so much.
How have you been? We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been good, busy working on coastal cleanup stuff, so.
Well, we always have sound bites from you, which are always like very poignant and very worthwhile, but good to have you back in the studio.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
And many people, assumably, will be joining you out in the community for the coastal cleanup. So where are you guys going to be hitting this time?
Well, last year we had about 3,000 volunteers, so we hope to have that many this year. And we've got 19 different sites across the island. Some of the sites include Tangeeson Beach, which always has strong Simon Sanchez presence. And we have Marble Cave this year, which we see a lot of JFK kids at. And Epan, where we see GW. And we see all around the south is where we see our kids from Southern. So great to have high school kids, but this is an event where you can bring the entire family. And, you know, no matter what beach you go to or where your favorite place on Guam is, you can go anywhere, because that's the point of coastal cleanup, is that we all throw in together and take every single beach and try to make it clean together.
Now, see, that's the cool thing, because being a public school kid myself, we like to mark our turf, and we stay there and we take care of it as our own. We have a lot of sense of ownership about that. So on that note, if I'm a resident of, say, like a certain village and I want to take care of maybe not necessarily a beach in my neighborhood, but I say, hey, I want to get out. We might as well make this a family event. I want to go take care of another one. Is there an online map or something that people can see about the different types of areas you guys have?
Yeah, absolutely. The list of beaches is on our website at epa.guam.gov, and you can also find it on Facebook. It's a Facebook event, and we have about 200 people signed up to go through Facebook. And you could just drive around on Saturday morning and look for the banners that say International Coastal Cleanup and pull off and sign up to help anywhere. And anyone who participates will get a free t-shirt while supplies last, and the shirts are really cool this year. And you also get free entrance to Fisheye and $5 admission to Underwater World.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. And a lot of people make a tradition, they'll come out and help at a particular beach in the morning with the family, and then everybody gets to go to Fisheye together and everybody gets to go to Underwater World.
Now, that's not just one pass for one person. Like if I bring myself and my family of 6 people, I don't get just one pass for myself, and I got to pay for everybody. Everyone that participates gets a pass, right?
Right. So if your whole family goes to Coastal Cleanup, the whole family can go to Fisheye.
And everybody gets a shirt. And you can all go there.
As supplies last. And another thing about Coastal Cleanup is I know a lot of students need service learning hours, and this is a really good way to do it, because you can spend at least 3 to 4 hours at Coastal Cleanup really making a difference, and you get a little sheet that says, I completed these service learning hours, and you can add it towards your time to graduate from high school.
Very cool. Now, even though, this kind of thing, it's fun, it gets the community together and we do things as one big family here, which is always a part of island living, we shouldn't have to have these kind of events, because the reason why we have to go and have 3,000 people volunteering clean up is because there's so much to clean up. How do we hopefully prevent these kind of events from happening in the future?
Well, the reason why we do coastal cleanup is to keep trash out of the ocean, and especially trash that cannot biodegrade, like plastics. So when plastics go in the ocean, they don't really go away, and they end up breaking down into smaller pieces and becoming part of the food chain. So what we encourage people to do is to make sure when you're buying things or using things, you're using the most biodegradable things possible. For example, let's say you buy a banana for a snack. You don't have to wrap it in a plastic bag. Bananas come with their own wrappers, right? Things like that. You want to take things that are biodegradable and don't need to be wrapped in man-made plastic or man-made items, because that'll really help us reduce the amount of trash we make overall.
Oh, very nice. So if I'm a volunteer and I want to go there and, I'm going to give it my all and, be a good and responsible Guamanian, should I bring anything being a volunteer, or will there be materials provided like gloves and bags and whatnot?
So we have bags and gloves for everybody. I always recommend people to bring a water bottle, because if you bring a reusable water bottle, you're completing the circle. Instead of making more trash by having, a bottle of water, you're bringing your own, and there will be water on ice at all of the locations, and so you can refill your water bottle as much as possible. And I'd also recommend bringing sunscreen, because usually it's pretty hot, and we don't want anybody to get sunburned. So, and the nice thing about coastal cleanup is you can go to beaches that are really short, or if you want to get a little bit more exercise, you can go to places like Epan and walk. They go all the way down the beach for at least a mile, and so there's all kinds of beaches and all shapes and sizes that you can go to.
Yeah, it's literally a tour in and of itself. And that's, that's what I was saying. If you're a little bit more comfortable with your own neighborhood, you know, you kind of want to venture out and see the island and everything. It's a great way to learn about the wonderful surroundings we have here.
And it's a great way to meet new people. Like Coastal Cleanup is such a fun event, and there's always, it's nice to meet people who care about the ocean and who care about the environment too. And it's a good way to, you know, talk about the importance of natural resources with everyone.
Now, on that note, because this is a big social event, I'm assuming a lot of people are going to bring cameras, smartphones, you know, iPads and everything like that, and actually make this a big social networking opportunity. You know, you can get friend requests for a ton of people and, you know, like tag everybody to your blue in the face on Instagram and everything like that. So how's EPA doing that?
So we put up the event on Facebook, and we're promoting it through using Facebook covers. And also Underwater World is offering a contest. And so if you take a photo at Coastal Cleanup and you upload it and tag Underwater World, you can enter to win various prizes and stuff that they have. So Underwater World's helping us with the social media aspect.
Outstanding. And once again, what's the number where people can contact you at, and what time do they show up?
7 o'clock Saturday morning, this Saturday, and they can call 300-4761 or 4751 for more information.
All right. Tammy, you're welcome here as always. You know that.
Thanks so much.
You've got a permanent parking space right out there with your name on it.
Perfect.
That's a nice one.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, and we'll see you there on Sunday.
Thanks.
Saturday, I should say. All right. Stay tuned because we're back right after.